very warm welcome, viewers. It's 6 p.m. and it's time for Across the Republic with me, Rakita Mishra. And in this power-packed bulletin, we're going to get you all the latest updates from across the country and the ground reports. Remember, there's a shocker coming in from the Bengal horrific rape and murder case. We'll get you all the inside details of the CBI probe and much more. First up, other headlines at the top of this hour. It's shocking. The autopsy report of Abhaya indicate how it was not a rape, but the 31-year-old doctor was brutally gang raped and choked to death. Cover-up attempt comes to light. Visuals accessed by Republic Bangla show how the room besides the seminar hall where Dr. Abhaya was gang raped has been now demolished.
बनर्जी या कहें निर्ममता बनर्जी को पीड़िता के परिवार के साथ खड़ा होना था, तो वो किसको बचाने की साजिश रच रही थी?
BJP ups the ante in Kolkata. Horror corners Mamata government and cops over the attempts to mislead the initial probe.
We have furnished our IT returns, bank balance and audit reports and everything. But even I don't know what are the criteria they will check. But ultimately, even I don't know the reason why it was denied.
It is a Republic Kannada exclusive. Ramlala sculptor confirms that the United States denied him a visa application as he was to attend a global felicitation event. And US Consul General's visit to Asaduddin Owaisi's house in Hyderabad raises eyebrows. Question arises that is America meddling in Indian politics? As the CBI team arrived in Kolkata, officially taking over the probe into the horrendous rape and murder of a junior lady doctor at the RG Kaur Hospital, the BJP has doubled down on the Mamata Banerjee government, alleging attempts at a cover-up. Now, one of the resident doctors' bodies called off their strike over the RG Kaur incident, but a larger medical body has vowed to continue its stir till all its demands are met. The RG Kaur accused Dr. Sanjay Roy was brought to the CBI office. In fact, he's accused for the way the probe was handled at CGO complex under heavy security. Take a look at this in-depth report for all the latest.
Amid massive protests and a political war of words, the CBI on Wednesday officially took over the probe in the heinous rape and murder of a junior doctor in Kolkata. The CBI probe team, accompanied by forensic experts, arrived in Kolkata earlier today and swung into action.
These are live visuals, Deepak, from RG Kaur and the CBI team which arrived today morning. They have reached the RG Kaur hospital, the place where the heinous crime took place. They'll be visiting that particular seminar hall. They'll be collecting evidences and talking to people. They'll be talking to everyone who are a stakeholder in this whole incident. So these are live visuals from RG Kaur where the CBI team reached, and they are starting their investigation, and also they have forensic team with them who arrived from Delhi. Apart from that, they also have specialized doctors who will be accompanying them throughout the whole investigation process. This is happening on one hand. On the other hand, the main culprit, in fact, Sanjay Rai, he has been now taken to BR Singh Hospital for medical test as he was denied medical test in 3 hospitals before. SSKM, Command Hospital, and then now he has arrived at BR Singh Hospital.
Meanwhile, the accused in the RG Kaur case, Sanjay Roy, was brought to the CBI office at the CGO complex under heavy security. As the probe in the RG Kaur horror changed hands, the BJP
Visuals coming in from the Rashtrapati Bhavan, where the Olympic contingent is right now meeting the president. PRC Jayesh, who has just retired, is right now speaking to the president of India, Srimati Draupadi Murmu. Listen in. No,
जो भारत का पेज था उसको हम लोग भूल के हम लोगों ने एक मन से हम लोगों ने खेला और हम लोग सब मिलके देश के लिए एक ब्रॉन्ज लेके वापस आ गए मैडम। इसके लिए हमारे लिए बहुत लोगों ने हेल्प किया है। गवर्नमेंट, सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट बहुत हेल्प कर रहा है हम लोग को। IOA साथ दे रहे, साई टॉप्स, स्पेशल थैंक्स टू साई बैंगलोर, जहाँ पे हम लोग बोल सकते हैं कि हमारा घर ही है। और ये लोगों के बिना ये रास्ता और ये मेडल हो ही नहीं सकता था मैडम। बट पूरा गर्व के साथ बोल रहा हूँ मैडम, वी आर प्राउड टू बी एन इंडियन। थैंक यू मैम।
और पिछला ओलंपिक टोक्यो से यहाँ तक का सफ़र आसान तो नहीं रहा था, पर मेरी पूरी टीम की वजह से ये पॉसिबल हो पाया। और पूरी टीम की काफ़ी ज़्यादा मेहनत रही है इन पिछले 3 सालों में। जो पिछली बार 7वां और 12वां फिनिश था, उसको हम ब्रॉन्ज मेडल तक कन्वर्ट कर पाए। और PT उषा मैम का स्पेशली मैं बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद करना चाहूँगी। उनकी वजह से ही आज ये पॉसिबल हो पाया कि मैं मेडल्स जीत पाई। और पूरी टीम का ही परफॉर्मेंस काफ़ी अच्छा था। शूटिंग में स्पेशली अगर आप देखें, पिछले ओलंपिक और इस ओलंपिक में बहुत सारे हमारे खिलाड़ी थे जो चौथे पोजीशन पे रह गए थे, पर परफॉर्मेंस बहुत ही बेहतरीन रहा। तो मुझे काफ़ी अच्छा लगता है कि इंडिया बहुत प्रोग्रेस कर रहा है और उसका तहे दिल से धन्यवाद करना चाहूँगी मैं PT उषा मैम का पहले, और हमारा स्पोर्ट्स अथॉरिटी ऑफ इंडिया और जो हमारे स्पॉन्सर्स हैं उन सब का। थैंक यू मैम।
फाइनल्स में पहली बार आए हैं और काफ़ी गर्व की बात होती कि मेरे वजह से इंडिया का झंडा लहराया है। और इसके पीछे सभी जो गवर्नमेंट है अपनी, टॉप्स है, साई है, स्पॉन्सर्स है, सब लोगों ने बहुत मेहनत की है, क्योंकि मेरे इवेंट में काफ़ी फाइनेंशियल सपोर्ट लगता है।
All right, as you can see, the Olympic medalists, PRC Jayesh, Manu Bhakar, or Swapnil Kushale, they've all clinched a medal for India at the Paris Olympics. The entire contingent, in fact, you can see there, the Health Minister Mansukh Mandaviya also sitting in the front row. PRC Jayesh, who was just felicitated by the Hockey India, and he was given a rousing farewell by his teammates. Jersey number 16 has now retired officially for the men's team by Hockey India. And you can see President Murmu in an interaction with the Indian Paris Olympic contingent. 6 total number of medals India has bagged in this edition. And now, in a surprising turn of events, renowned sculptor Arun Yogi Raj's planned visit to the United States has been abruptly blocked. Now, the US Embassy has denied him and his family a visa without providing a reason. Remember, Yogi Raj is celebrated for his intricate works that includes the beautiful Ram Lala idol consecrated in the Ayodhya temple. The Pran Pratishtha that was done of that idol was sculpted by Arun Yogi Raj, and he was all set to attend the Association of Kannada Kutas of America's World Kannada Conference 2024 in Virginia's Richmond. Now, the decision has sparked disappointment among the Kannadiga community, both in USA and of course back home in Karnataka, and of course for the people of India. Take a look at this report.
Ramlala idol sculptor Arun Yogi Raj's US visit will have to wait. The United States, without any reasoning, has denied him and his family a visa. They had applied visa to visit an event by the Association of Kannada Kutas of America, World Kannada Conference 2024, which would be held in Richmond, Virginia. The US Embassy hasn't given any reason so far as to why it rejected the application. This decision has in fact hurt the sentiment of Kannadigas in the US and back home in Karnataka as well. Republic TV spoke to Mysuru-based sculptor. Listen in.
Sir, I don't know any reason why it was denied, but we have submitted all the documents related to visa. We have furnished our IT returns, bank balance, and audit reports and everything. But even I don't know what are the criteria they will check. But ultimately, even I don't know the reason why it was denied. But it's okay. It's something. No? Design. I think I will attend the function next year maybe. I don't know about them. They must have some rules and regulations for issuing the visa. Even I'm not aware of that. But what are the documents required for that? I've taken it with me, and we have followed all the rules and regulations. But still, it was denied. I don't know the reason. I don't know. Even I think central government can't do anything. I don't know that. But just I gave this information that this is what happened with me, and even I am waiting for that. What will happen? Nothing like that.
Remember, the Mysuru-based sculptor chiseled the Ramlala idol that was consecrated in the newly constructed temple in Ayodhya in January this year. A fifth-generation sculptor, he was among the invitees to the grand consecration ceremony in Ayodhya. Yogi Raj had earlier sculpted the 12-foot idol of Adi Shankaracharya, which has been placed in Kedarnath, and the statue of Subhash Chandra Bose, which is installed near the India Gate in the national capital. In fact, BJP MP and member of the Mysuru royal family, Yaduvir Krishnadatta Chamaraja Vadiyar, has assured to take the matter to the centre. Will the centre step in? That's the big question at this point in time.
Now, the latest update in the Renukaswamy murder case. Actor Darshan and his associates will remain behind the bars with their judicial custody extended till the 28th of August. The group faces a range of serious charges, including homicide and evidence tampering. Now, today, Darshan appeared in court via video conferencing amid reports of his deteriorating health and demands for home-cooked food in prison. Here's a report.
Darshan and Pavitra Gowda's stay in Bengaluru Central Jail will continue. The actors and their accomplices have no relief in the Renukaswamy murder case. Their judicial custody ended today and they appeared before the 24th ACMM court. One faction of the accused is in Central Jail while the other group has been lodged in Tumakuru. Today, both the factions appeared before the court via video conferencing. Judge Vishwanath C. Gowda, who was presiding over the matter, extended their judicial custody. This means Darshan and his gang will be in judicial custody till August 28.
It's been 52 days that the actor, Kannada actor Darshan and his teammates are there in Parappana Agrahara Central Jail of Bengaluru, and 4 of them are in Tumakuru regarding Renukaswamy murder case. Judicial custody of Darshan and his team was ended today. Darshan and his team was presented in front of the court, and police had applied for the extension of judicial custody. Today, judge extended judicial custody for 16 days until 28th of August.
Darshan and his associates are facing a slew of serious charges by the Bengaluru police. According to reports, actor Darshan fainted inside the prison. And before he was turned up to the police, Darshan had requested for home-cooked food and basic amenities to be served inside the prison. Darshan has been in custody for over 2 months, having been arrested on June 11th in connection with the Renukaswamy murder case. Reports indicate that he's shown noticeable weight loss and grown pale during his custody in prison. In jail, the actor has access to read books such as the Bhagavad Gita, Ramayana and Mahabharata, along with various autobiographies of significant figures like Yogi and Vivekananda.
It's 14th August, viewers. The nation commemorates the darkest chapter in country's history, and Prime Minister Narendra Modi has led the tributes for victims of the horrific and nightmarish partition of India 77 years to this day. He said that the Remembrance Day is also an opportunity for all fellow citizens to reiterate their commitment to safeguard the country's unity and harmony across faiths. Watch this report.
On Partition Remembrance Day, the nation stood in somber commemoration of those who perished during the nightmarish events over 2 days of August 14th and August 15th, 1947. All fellow citizens in paying tributes to the fallen during the partition, Prime Minister Modi said that it was a day to remember the untold sufferings of the victims as a part of the country that separated for the creation of Pakistan. Prime Minister Modi said while paying tributes to the victims of partition, all fellow citizens must also renew the pledge to protect and defend the country's diversity and amity across faiths. Union Minister J.P. Nadda commemorated the day as one when a country which had seen peaceful coexistence of people across faiths over centuries was split for quote-unquote political gains. Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma said that partition was a sinister plot that left a permanent scar on the country. Close to 2 million people were killed and another 15 million were displaced by the horrific events over the 2 days post the partition of India. While the nation pays homage to the millions who perished post-partition, the deep wounds that it inflicted on the country may never heal.
Now, as the CBI team arrived in Kolkata, officially taking over the probe into the horrendous rape and murder of a junior doctor at the RG Kar Hospital, BJP has doubled down on the Mamata Banerjee government, alleging attempts at a cover-up. Meanwhile, one of the resident doctors' bodies has called off their strike over this incident, but a larger medical body vows to continue its stir till all its demands are met. Here's the latest on this.
Amid massive protests and a political war of words, the CBI on Wednesday officially took over the probe in the heinous rape and murder of a junior doctor in Kolkata. The CBI probe team, accompanied by forensic experts, arrived in Kolkata earlier today and swung into action.
These are live visuals, Deepak, from RG Kar and the CBI team which arrived today morning. They have reached the RG Kar hospital, the place where the heinous crime took place. They'll be visiting that particular seminar hall. They'll be collecting evidences and talking to people. They'll be talking to everyone who are a stakeholder in this whole incident. So these are live visuals from RG Kar where the CBI team reached, and they are starting their investigation, and also they have forensic team with them who arrived from Delhi. Apart from that, they also have specialized doctors who will be accompanying them throughout the whole investigation process. This is happening on one hand. On the other hand, the main culprit, in fact, Sanjay Rai, he has been now taken to BR Singh Hospital for medical test, as he was denied medical test in 3 hospitals before. SSKM, Command Hospital, and then now he has arrived at BR Singh Hospital.
Meanwhile, the accused in the RG Kar case, Sanjay Roy, was brought to the CBI office at the CGO complex under heavy security. As the probe in the RG Kar horror changed hands, the BJP unleashed an all-out attack on the Mamata government, accusing it of a botched attempt at a cover-up. It questioned the Chief Minister's statement that she would hand the RG Kar probe to the CBI only after a few days.
कोलकाता हाईकोर्ट द्वारा वो बड़ी ही चिंताजनक हैं और वो दिखाती हैं किस तरह से पश्चिम बंगाल में कानून व्यवस्था ध्वस्त हो चुकी है। निर्ममता बनर्जी से कुछ सवाल पूछे जाने आवश्यक हैं, और इसलिए आवश्यक हैं क्योंकि पश्चिम बंगाल और भारत की जनता को, हर महिला को, हर बहन को ये हक है वो ये जाने कि जब ममता बनर्जी या कहें निर्ममता बनर्जी को पीड़िता के परिवार के साथ खड़ा होना था तो वो किसको बचाने की साजिश रच रही थी।
Also raising questions over the room where the incident took place being broken in the name of renovation, the BJP alleged that an attempt was underway to shield someone at the CM's behest.
महिला मुख्यमंत्री होते हुए महिलाओं के साथ एक के बाद एक बदसलूकी पश्चिम बंगाल में हो रही है। और ये जो घटना घटी, मैं पहले भी बोल चुका हूँ, ये यूनिक घटना है। ऐसी घटना लास्ट 10-15 साल में, इसमें यूनिकनेस क्या है कि पश्चिम बंगाल के कैपिटल कलकत्ता में हार्ट ऑफ द टाउन में एक सरकारी मेडिकल कॉलेज के अंदर ऑन ड्यूटी डॉक्टर के साथ जो पढ़ रही है उसके साथ ऐसे दुष्कर्म हो रहा है। आप देख लीजिए कहीं पे लास्ट 10-15 सालों में मेडिकल कॉलेज के अंदर किसी डॉक्टर के साथ रेप हमने तो नहीं देखा है, हमने तो नहीं सुना। तो ये एक किस्म से टोटल फेलियर है हमारे चीफ मिनिस्टर का, और शी शुड रिजाइन।
Meanwhile, Akhtar Ali, the former deputy superintendent of RG Kar Hospital, brought serious charges of impropriety against former principal Dr. Sandeep Ghosh.
वो बहुत ही करप्टेड आदमी है। वो आरजी कर मेडिकल कॉलेज में स्टूडेंट लोगों को फेल कराना, टेंडर ऑर्डर दे करके 20% कमीशन लेना, और ये हॉस्टल वगैरह अलॉटमेंट में पैसा लेना, और स्टाफ सिलेक्शन कमीशन, मतलब आरजी कर में जो भी काम होता था, पोस्टिंग हो, ट्रांसफ़र हो, हाउस स्टाफशिप हो, सब जगह वो पैसा खाते थे। सिर्फ यही नहीं, गेस्ट हाउस में जूनियर जो स्टूडेंट हैं उन लोगों को बैठ करके शराब वगैरह पिलाते थे, और उन स्टूडेंट लोगों से आंदोलन भी करवाते थे। मतलब एक माफिया राजा बोल सकते हैं। मैंने अपनी पूरे कैरियर में इतना गंदा इंसान नहीं देखा। और वो खुद उनके सिक्योरिटी के लिए 20 आदमी था, प्लस 4 आदमी बाउंसर को लेके चलते थे। हमने तो फिल्म स्टार को देखा बाउंसर लेके चलते हुए, किसी प्रिंसिपल को अपनी जिंदगी में नहीं देखा।
Ghosh, who was forced to step down as RG Kar principal in the wake of the rape and murder, was reassigned as the principal of another state-run medical college barely hours after the incident. Meanwhile, the Federation of Resident Doctors Association (FORDA) called off their suspension of services after an overnight meeting with Union Health Minister JP Nadda. However, the doctors aligned to the Federation of All India Medical Association vowed to continue its stir till all demands were met. As the BJP alleges a failed cover-up and questions around the so-called renovation at RG Kar continue, expect the fog shrouding the grisly rape and murder to lift as the CBI gets into the thick of action.